Hello, baseball fans. Welcome into this one. Time for some AAA baseball in the Pacific Coast League. It's the Salt Lake Bees and the Albuquerque Isotopes.
Ladies and gentlemen,
first pitch coming at you right after the break.
Your Albuquerque Isotopes.
We are just about ready for baseball. And today's starting pitcher, Tyler Madison. Here's a closer look. He's got 4 pitches to choose from on the mound, and we'll see how he mixes and matches as the game goes on. If he can get through the lineup the first time using just 2, maybe 3 of them, he'll have a better chance to work deep into this one and hold something back for later. Now up, Forrest Wall.
Number 27, Forrest. Wall.
And the home opener is underway. Top of the zone for a called strike. One-two offering. That one almost got the batter. Swing and a miss, struck him out. 1 out. Here's the second baseman, Cash Broom. I'm not sure where that one missed.
Ball 1, no strikes. That's a ball.
1 out and the base is empty. Late swing fouled it off. Next pitch is outside. Three and one. Couldn't come up with it.
Take your base.
So a runner aboard, and now the first baseman, Woody Clemente. Foul ball there. Curry finds the outside corner for strike two. Oh, and 2, here's the pitch. Keeps the AB going with the foul ball. And here's the 0-2. It's ball one. On 0-2, hitters are often expecting a curveball out of the zone. Nice job to anticipate and lay off it. Next offering misses, and that's ball two.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Throw over to first, and back in there. Runner at first, 1 away. That one is foul. We'll see another. Ground ball up the middle, through for a base hit. And the lead runner has to hold on at second.
Batting fourth, the right fielder, Jared Young.
1 out and runners at first and second. Next up for the Bees, Jared Young.
Hey! 0-1.
Line drive, that's a base hit. And they stop the runner at third, so bases loaded with 1 away. Back-to-back singles. Good job to stay back on that one and not roll over on it. Let it get deep in the zone, then drop the bat head on it and ripped it the other way for a knock. So digging in, Tommy Troy. He swings and fouls one off. The 0-1 offering. Grounded to third, could be 2. Off balance speed, there's 1. And that's 2. Great job to make a play with the bases loaded. Excellent execution there. They turn the double play, and the inning is over. Welcome back. And starting in this one, Isaac Coffey. Here's what we're expecting. He'll mix and match with the four-seam fastball and cutter, and that can be really effective if he can tunnel his pitches consistently. The batter's expecting the straight heater, but then that late cutting action makes the contact much weaker, and that'll help you get some outs. Hitters will have to be disciplined and get good recognition if they want to do damage in this one. Tristan Peters, the next to hit. Puts this one in the air down the line. And that is a foul ball. Foul ball there. That misses the zone. And that's ball 1. That's such a hard pitch to lay off of at the plate. Nice job to spit on that tempting slider down and in. Just missed. What a take with 2 strikes. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Batting third, The first
Digging in for
baseman,
the Isotopes, Aaron Sabato.
Sabato.
Ball that's outside. Ball.
Next
Ball,
pitch
that's
misses. 3-0. That just missed.
Ball
Walked the
four.
batter on 4 pitches. That 2-out walk can be a real lift for the offense. The runner gets to take a big secondary lead, so a well-placed ball into the outfield has a better chance of scoring a run. Colton Ledbetter
0-1
stands
the
in
count.
here, tried to hold back a swing, but it went around.
Ball.
Grounder to second. Broom. There in plenty of time, ends the inning. End of 1, and we're still scoreless. Mid-South
Leading
Electronic
off for
Credit
Salt
Union
Lake,
is a
the left
proud
fielder,
sponsor of this
Sammy
broadcast. With
Coco.
only one ATM available, you can be sure your PIN is secure. Join MSECU today. Fair ball! He makes the turn and digs for second base. That's a leadoff double. Aggressive approach paid off there. Found something he could hit. I'm impressed that he could keep that one fair down the right field line. Showed off a nice clean swing and strong wrists to make sure it landed in fair territory. Now they've got a good shot at scoring the first run of the game with the runner in scoring position. Digging in, Kevin Parada.
Ball 1.
One and 0. Here's the pitch. Try to get him
Whoa,
chasing
down.
on the changeup. Ground ball to second. Jordan. Throw to first in time.
Batting 8, the third baseman, Shengping Chen.
Now the third baseman, Shengping Chen. Good opportunity to pick up your teammate and deliver.
Aye. 0-1.
The Bees, hoping to get on the board first. Here in the top of the second. That one finds the zone. And that's just foul. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Punches that one away with 2 strikes. Chases the changeup in the dirt. Gets to it, on to first,
He's out.
gets the out. 2 down after the strikeout. And a fine job keeping it close right there. Boy, if they go on to win this game, that play behind the dish might be a big reason why. Completed the strikeout at first and kept the go-ahead runner at third. Great effort. At the plate, Tyson Gonzalez. That clips the corner. No score here in the second inning. Comes up empty on the swing, 0-2 now. I think he was a touch late to recognize the curve out of the hand. He'll have to refocus with 2 strikes. Towards first, and it goes just foul. Now here's the 0-2. Good eye there.
Outside. Two, the count.
This one's in the dirt, and the runner stays put. 2 outs with a runner at third. That
We got full
misses,
count.
and the count is all filled up. That's a well-located pitch on a 2-strike count. Savvy placement. Three balls, 2 strikes. Fights it off, we'll see another. Swing and a miss for the strikeout, and that ends the inning. 1 hit, 1 left. We go to the bottom of the 2nd inning. No score. Ready to go for the
Leading
last
off
half of the
for
inning.
the
Coming up to
Isotopes,
the dish for
the center
Albuquerque,
fielder,
Chris
Rex.
Roller.
Roller.
Ball 1.
Coffee measures 6'1", 205 pounds, and he was a 10th round pick back in 2022. In the air, right field, Young towards the line. Couldn't get to it before it dropped foul. Here comes the 1-1 pitch. Now a fly ball to right center. Wall on the move to the alley. Hauls it in for the out. Not a lot of minor league
Batting
outfielders
sixth,
can
the
make that play, but
designated
he's
hitter,
showing he's got the
Oswald.
goods. A center field prospect like this is
Peraza.
valuable to any organization. So up next, Oswald Peraza. Swing, high fly down the right field line. And that is a foul ball. The 0-1.
Ball, that's inside. Ball. We got 2 balls, 1 strike.
That one
That's ball
misses.
3.
And now 3-1. That's
3
great
balls,
discipline
1
at the
strike.
dish. He fell behind 0-1, then didn't overextend or get greedy. Now he's got a favorable count on 3-1.
3-2.
Foul ball, it remains a full count. Payoff pitch. Swings through it for the K. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3. Stepping to the plate for Albuquerque, number 21. Fastball for a strike. He didn't like either of the first 2 he saw, and now he has to battle down 0-2. Ground ball to the right side. Clemente takes it to the bag, and that'll do it. So they make short work of them there. We've played 2 innings. We're all tied. On to the next
Leading
inning,
off for
and
Salt
now the
Lake,
center fielder, Forrest Wall.
number 27, Forrest Wall.
Sliced hard, but foul down the left side. And that one fouled off. Next
That's
one
a
misses. Ball 1. That's an 0-2 fastball that most hitters will take a rip at, but he took it and got away with it. Can't let it go by a second time. Inside,
Ball 2.
nearly clipped the hitter.
Did he
2-2
go?
and an appeal to third. And James Kingsley says no swing. Here's the payoff pitch. High in the air, out to right. This one carrying. Puts it away for the out.
The batter, the second
Stepping to the
baseman,
plate for Salt Lake, Cash
Brew.
reached on a walk the first time. Swing lifted to left field. It's pretty deep. Makes the grab, and there's 2 away.
Now batting, the first baseman, Woody.
Coming up now to the dish for Salt
Clemente.
Lake, Woody Clemente. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Fouled off down the right side. 2 outs, base is empty. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And that one is foul. We'll try again. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Good eye there.
Outside.
Downstairs.
Oh, that's low.
Well, he got to the 2-strike count early, but the batter stayed patient and he didn't chase low and out of the zone. Pitcher might have to try something else to get him. Two. And a foul ball, so he stays alive. Top of the third, no score.
Three and two.
Tremendous battle by the hitter here. I'm impressed with the way he's approaching this AB. Out to short. Kinney. Play made. That ends the inning. They're set down 1-2-3. As we go to the last of the third, and now it's the switch-hitting second baseman, Rowdy Jordan. 1-0. Slapped hard the other way, but foul. That one fouled off. Line drive, base hit. That was a great 2-strike approach in that AB. That's a swing every hitting coach and scout loves to see. Just a shot into the gap the other way. Hitters who can do that consistently usually have a ton of success. Stepping in, Matt Nelson. He swings and fouls one off. Way out front for strike 2. Wouldn't be surprised to see the runner break from first, trying to stay out of the double play.
Ball.
Just off the outside part of the plate. Impeccable discipline to lay off of that one. Wow. Off the mark there. 3 balls, 2 strikes now. Good job to let the low one go there. Battling here, fouls it away. Now the payoff pitch. Rolled to short, possible 2-ball. Off balance speed, there's one. Throw to first, but not in time. So digging in, Cooper Kinney definitely wants to avoid hitting an easy bouncer here. A grounder in the infield should be an inning-ending double play.
Ball, that's inside.
Nelson over at first with 1 down.
That's ball 2.
That one fouled off. 2-2 now. Here it comes. On a line for a base hit. Lead runner hits second and heads for third. And the throw's offline, safe at third. So close to going foul that time, but a great job to keep it fair. That's a good example of why it's so important to keep your hands tight to the body. If you overextend, that's a foul ball for sure. One away, runners at first and third. Tristan Peters now at the plate. 0 for 1, struck out swinging last time. On 0-1, the delivery.
Ball, that
In
pitch
this
is out.
spot, he's probably hunting something up in the zone that he can drive, but he should be careful. If the ball gets up and in on the hands, he's more likely to just hit a weak pop-up. Shoots this one up the left field line, and it stays fair. One run comes in. Runner rounds third, on his way to the plate. Relay, throw home. He's in there. It's 2-0. Got to be feeling great about that double. Big spot, and he drives in 2. That one might as well have been placed on a tee, right down the middle, a hitter's dream and a pitcher's nightmare. 1 out and a runner at second. The batter now, Aaron Sabato. Worked a walk in the first trip to the plate. And a base hit. Coming to the plate. Comes across to score. The throw to second is offline. Tallies a run and earns the RBI. Beautiful swing there leads to the double, and the hitting coach has to figure out how they can make that the default swing going forward. A minor leaguer who can unlock that swing consistently is going to be on the rise. Ledbetter takes a ball, standing in for the second time. Still just 1 out here in the inning. Just missed.
2-0. Hey! 2 balls, 1 strike.
On the ground, right side, Broom. In plenty of time to first.
Now batting, center fielder,
Chris Roller getting ready to hit. Next pitch popped foul. This one off to the right, and it'll get out of play. And that drops in for a strike. Runner at third, 2 away. Ground ball left side. Chen tosses to first. Out with room to spare, and that's the inning. 3 runs, 4 hits, no errors, 1 left aboard. End of 3. Albuquerque with the lead. We're back here at the ballpark. Ben Gelman here with you, and set to lead off the 4th, Jared Young. Check swing, but broke the plane. That's strike 1.
0-1's the count. No, inside.
One pitch fouled away. 1-2 now. Struck out looking. Leadoff batter retired in the 4th. Pitcher and catcher obviously in sync right now, just rolling out there. Tommy Troy digs in now, hitting to a double play the first time around.
That's a ball.
Fly ball left field, Peters. And there are 2 down. That's a well-executed pitch. He got him out in front on the pitch away and earns the fly out. And now at the plate, Sammy Kolkol cracked a double the first time at bat.
Nope.
The Bees trailing by 3. Top half of the 4th.
Hey!
Here comes the 1-2 pitch. Lifted in the air to left. Grabs it on the run. Midway through the fourth, the Isotopes lead it 3-0. Welcome back. The
Leading
Isotopes
off
have the dish in the bottom of the fourth.
The designated hitter, Oswald Peraza.
Ripped towards third. To first.
Out.
Leadoff batter retired in the fourth.
Now batting, the third baseman, Isaac Pacheco.
The third baseman will hit next. Grounded out the first time up.
Aye.
Next pitch, in for a strike. With 2 straight strikes on the inner half of the plate, that leaves the batter vulnerable away. Maybe something off speed. Pops this up on the infield. Settles under it. 2 away. Those high fastballs in the zone look so
The batter,
tempting, but
number
it's hard
8,
for hitters to get on
second
plane with them.
baseman, Rowdy.
Next up for the Isotopes, Rowdy Jordan.
Aye. 0-1.
This one is labeled. That's down. One hops off the wall. In at second with a 2-out double. He's already 2 for 2 with a single and a double and moseying right along to set up a chance at the cycle. Here's the catcher, Matt Nelson. 0 for 1, hit into a fielder's choice the first time. Swing and a miss, late cut there.
0-1's the count.
Man at second with 2 down. On the ground. Inning over.
Got him.
A 2-out double, but they don't score. Moving on to the 5th. The Isotopes lead it 3-0. We're in the top half of the 5th. And now, Kevin Parada.
Kevin Parada.
That one close, ruled a ball. Activity in the bullpen. Anthony Molina getting ready to go. Kolick also throwing. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Grounder up the middle. Kinney gets it to first.
He's out.
And the leadoff hitter set down in the 5th.
Now batting, third baseman, Shengping Chen.
So up next, Shengping Chen. 0 for 1 so far. Chen,
Ball, that's
24
out.
years old, and he was born in Taiwan. Here's the 1-0 offering.
Aye. 1-1.
So they get a runner on with a 1-out single.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Tyson
Next up for the
Gonzalez.
Bees, Tyson Gonzalez. First at bat was a strikeout.
Aye.
Just
0-1.
missed. That's a good effort by the pitcher with a tempting breaking ball that hooked inside, but a good job as well by the batter to lay off it. The 1-1 offering.
Ball 2.
Runner at first, 1 away. line, and that's a base knock. Around second on his way to third. Headed for the plate. Scores on that one. Well, that's a big swing of the bat, driving in the run with the two-bagger. Love the hands on that swing. Out front of the ball with the right launch angle and barrel placement to put it right in the gap for the two-bagger. Back to the top of the order here. Now at the plate, Forrest Wall. Bouncing ball here, rolls foul. We're in the top of the fifth inning. One out and a runner at second.
Ball.
Trying to plead his case with the ump, and he's walking a fine line here. He might get that call later, or he might get under the umpire's skin so much that he doesn't get any calls.
Ball two.
Rolls away a little bit.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Got the hitter swinging for the strikeout. Chased the fastball up the ladder for strike 3. Digging in for the Bees, Cash Broom.
Cash Broom.
Close, doesn't get the call.
Counts 1-0.
That catches the outside corner. And the count 1-1. Fly ball to right. The inning is over, and it could have been worse. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. It's now a 3-1 ball game. Bottom half of the fifth, the Isotopes batting.
The Isotopes, the shortstop, Cooper Kinney.
That's a strike. 0-1. Fouled off. He was late. Oh, 0-2, and the delivery. Next offering is outside. That's a clear overthrow by the pitcher. He's not trying to be that far outside the zone on 0-2. This pitch misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Swing and a miss. And the leadoff batter retired in their half of the fifth. Digging in for the Isotopes, Tristan Peters. 1 for 2.
Peters.
And a strike on the outside corner. And it's 0-1. 1 out and the base is empty. There's a strike. On the ground to the right side. It's through for a hit. One gone and a runner on at first. Coming up to the dish for Albuquerque, Aaron Sabato. Hard grounder into the outfield for a base hit. Lead runner turns at second. Here comes the throw. The tag, out!
On the tag.
Trying for third like
Now
that is always a risk, and it was definitely a close play. But credit to the defense for getting the job done for the out. Next to hit, Colton Ledbetter.
Yeah.
Sabato leads off of first with 2 away. Late swing, fouled to the left. Swung on and missed, struck him out. That's the third out. One left on base, and the score stays 3-1. We're back, and they make a change to start the sixth. The new pitcher, Anthony Molina, charged with hanging on to this lead. Clemente, the leadoff batter, looks at ball one. Late swing, fouled it off. One ball, one strike. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup. They haven't mustered much offense yet, but they're not that far down. One mistake could put them right in this thing. That one misses, and that's ball two.
Full count.
And that is going to bring the tying run to the plate. Jared Young,
now
the next to hit.
Right fielder, Jared Young.
Fly ball out to right. One away. Coming up now to the dish for Salt Lake, 4, Tommy Troy.
Shortstop, Tommy Troy.
That's some great arm action from him to sell the changeup. Pitch misses there. One ball, one strike. And that drops in for a strike. Smart to lay off that one. Most likely outcome would have been a double play ball. In the air, out towards right center. It's pretty far back. Snags it for the second out. So digging in, Sammy Kolkol.
Sammy Kolkol.
Meanwhile, some activity in the bullpen. Tom Cosgrove up and loosening in the pen.
Ball one.
The Bees with the tying run at the dish. Grounder left side. And that is the inning. So it's no runs on no hits, no errors, and one left. On to the bottom half of the sixth inning. 5, 6, 7.
Now pitching
back now for the bottom of the sixth, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Connor Brogdon. Coming into a game trailing by a small margin, and so his job will be to keep it within reach for the offense. Roller up to the plate for the third time and looks at one down low. Here comes the 1-0. And a high fly out to center. It's pretty deep. Takes it in for the out. That was a really nice over-the-shoulder grab. Flashing some serious defensive ability on that play. Stepping to the plate for Albuquerque, Oswald Peraza.
One-0.
Inside corner at the knees, that's a strike. Good fastball placement. Fly ball down the line. This has a chance, and it is foul. Easy to see that he was ready for the heater, but a touch too early. Some very loud contact, though. Swing and a miss, struck him out. That's out number 2. The third baseman
Now
getting
batting,
ready to hit.
Third baseman, Isaac Pacheco.
Ball, that's out.
2 down and nobody aboard. Here in the bottom of the 6th.
Ball 2. 2-0.
Swings and sends a laser to right. Brings it in for the 3rd out. They're set down in order. We go to the top of the 7th, and here's the catcher, Kevin Parada.
Kevin Parada.
Nope.
With the
That's
two-seamer
inside.
in there, that sets up the pitcher to throw him the slider away. That's a lot of territory he's got to cover at the plate. They're attacking him with good velocity inside, and that makes it hard for him to get comfy at the plate.
Nope. Outside.
This one lifted to center field. And there's one down.
Now batting, the third
Next
baseman,
up for the Bees, Shengping Chen.
Ball.
The Isotopes leading by 2 here in the top half of the 7th. Liner caught at second. One of those plays that just goes to show that not everything is within your control on the baseball field. Batter did everything right and still didn't get the hit. Sometimes that's how it goes. Gonzalez,
Nope,
the
that's
next
a
to
ball.
hit, takes ball 1. Little chopper rolls foul. One pitch now. Breaking ball, and that got the hitter.
First base.
The center fielder, number 27.
Man on at first,
Forrest
stepping to the plate for Salt
Wall.
Lake, Forrest Wall. Fouled off to the right. Fly to left. Peters. And that retires the side. That 7th inning
Leading
stretch
off
is
for
brought
the
to you by
Isotopes,
Bonobo
the
Yoga.
second baseman,
Yoga with the
Rowdy
A's. Embrace your wild side.
Jordan.
This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Oh, and 1, here's the pitch. Right through there for a strike. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. And they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th. Here's the catcher,
Now
Matt
batting,
Nelson.
catcher, Matt Nelson.
Ball, that's upstairs. Ball. 2 balls, no strike.
There's the strike, and it's 2-1.
2-1.
Next one's fouled back. Caught on a miss. That's a strikeout. And now the
The
shortstop,
batter,
Cooper
number
Kinney.
9.
1 for 3.
Shortstop, Cooper Kinney.
That one hammered. That one's back there. To the warning track, makes the catch. So no runs, no hits, no errors.
Now pitching.
Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the eighth,
Number
Tom
59.
Cosgrove. Will get to work on holding this lead.
Cosgrove.
Broom in the box now. No balls and a strike.
0-1's the count.
Oh, 1 now.
Ball, that's outside.
Fouled off down the right side. Here's the 1-2 offering. Gets a piece, stays alive. One and two, here's the pitch. Fly ball to right. And there's one down.
Now batting, the first baseman, Woody Clemente.
Digging in for the Bees, Woody Clemente. And
Yep, that
that's
ball went out.
outside. There's a sinker at the knees for a strike. One out and the base is empty. Now the 1-2 pitch. Wallops this one out towards right center. Should be trouble for the defense. Around first and heading for second. And into second with one away. That's a double. And he's clearly locked in after yet another hit. Really seeing the ball well lately. And he's a threat every time he steps into the box. Coming up now to the dish for Salt Lake, Jared Young.
One.
The Bees with the tying run at the dish. The other way. Fair ball. Runner around third. Crosses the plate. And the tying run's at second base with a double. Big time at bat right there. Comes through and they're back within a run. Great job to step through that and line it the other way for a knock. That's the kind of thing hitters work on consistently, and he's turning that work into in-game success. Now a pivotal at bat in this ballgame. Now up, Tommy Troy. First pitch,
0-1,
not
no
close.
strike.
And another
Whoa,
ball.
that's out.
This is not what the manager wanted when he called for a new arm from the pen. This is less of a lockdown and inching towards a meltdown. And the tying run at second. Strike one. Some nasty action on his sinker, and hitters need to force him to come up in the zone if they want to avoid chasing the low stuff. Rips this one to short. Throw to first in time. Here comes the skipper out of the dugout.
Now pitching.
So they turn to their closer, Dylan Floro.
Number
A runner on
55.
second to deal with.
Dylan
Now the left fielder, Sammy Colton.
Floro.
Swing and a miss. That's strike one.
0-1's the count.
Grounder to short. Kinney. On to first. Inning over on the ground out. Just 2 pitches necessary to end it out of the bullpen. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. It's now a 3-2.
Now pitching.
Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Michael Kopech. This game is still pretty tight, so he has to give the bats a chance and keep it close. No mistake pitches. Foul ball there. Kopech goes 6 feet 3 inches. He works with a 4-seam fastball, a slider, and occasionally mixes in a cutter.
Nope.
Movement in the bullpen. Kevin Gowdy getting loose out there. Criswell getting cranked up as well. Swing and a miss. 1-2 now. Great time to go to the slider. He was clearly sitting fastball, which made his swing just a hair too early. Now he's got to protect with 2 strikes. Swings and misses, struck him out. And that's one away. The leadoff hitter retired in the 8th. And here's the first baseman, Aaron Sabato.
Counts 1-0.
And that one fouled off. Here's the 1-1. Swings through the fastball up in the zone.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Just misses the mark outside the zone. Wow, he's showing an excellent eye at the plate. Really tough pitch to take. That one misses. Counts full, 3-2. Payoff pitch. Up the middle, Troy. To first, but it pulls him off the bag. That's a gift for the offense. This is a throw a shortstop usually makes. That time, he just put it wide. And now, Colton Ledbetter. Struck out on just 3 pitches the last time up. Grounder to the left side, and it stays fair. Round second, headed for third. Into second with a double, and they've got something brewing now. No question, he came up ready to hit. He was right on top of that pitch. Jumped off the bat, and the double was a pretty clear possibility right away. Here's the center fielder, Chris Roller. This chance at some insurance runs is brought to you by Mutual Consolidated Cow Insurance. They'll always steer you in the right direction. Crushes this one to left, and forget about it. That is a no-doubt home run. Powers that one out to left. A 3-run home run. And they tack on to their lead. It's 6-2. So they turn things over to the righty, Enyel De Los Santos. Into the game with the bases empty. Next up for the Isotopes, Oswald Peraza. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a groundout. Pitch misses. Ball 1. And fires in a heater at 95. Already 3 runs have scored this inning. Here in the bottom half of the 8th. This pitch popped up. Chen drifting towards this one. Out number 2. Digging in for the Isotopes, number 21.
Third baseman, Isaac Pacheco.
2 outs, bases empty. Splits the middle. That's a strike. Gets him swinging. But the big blow of the inning comes right here. A 3-run home run. Now a 6-2 ball game. All set to start the ninth inning in this one. And now, Kevin Parada.
Ball.
Close one, but doesn't get the call.
2 balls, no strikes.
Swing and a liner foul off to the right. 2-1 pitch coming. And swing and miss. He usually relies heavily on a sinker, but now he's got the hitter guessing after coming with a high fastball. He's really forcing the batter to cover a lot of territory. Swings and misses, it's a strikeout. And the leadoff batter set down here in the ninth. Here's the third baseman, Shengping Chen.
Ball.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle, base hit. So 1 on now with 1 away. And now the DH, Tyson Gonzalez. I like how he's locating early in this outing. Went down and away for the strike and then came inside harder on the next one. He won't blow away many hitters, but if he locates like this, it keeps hitters off balance.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
1-2 now. And it's foul, and the at-bat keeps going. Runner at first, 1 away.
2-2 the count.
In the dirt, but blocked. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Only 1 out remaining. So it's their last chance of the ball game.
27, Forrest Wall.
Fly to center, and that ought to do it. Gets under it for the out, and that's your ball game. And your final, 6-2. On behalf of our entire outstanding crew here at the show, I'm Ben Gelman. Thanks for joining us.